Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 13th chapter, Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yogam, the field and the fielder, the knower and the known, the observer and the observed. This is the topic in the last class. As the introduction, we have completed 2 shlokas. So we will read shloka number 1 and 2 according to my book. So that day, some of you have noted that shloka. If you have not noted, just listen, note it. Shloka number 1 is not printed in the Gita press or many other books. I told what is the reason, being it is included by the Madhusudana Saraswati Maharaj just for the convenience of the listeners. Some connection like between the previous chapter and this chapter, he made a shloka. Traditionally, even though Shankara Bhashya doesn't have the shloka meaning and all that, that means it is not there in the original Mahabharata. But being many acharyas later followed by explaining this shloka also, it is good for the student. Arjuna Uvacha Prakrutim Purusham Chaiva Kshetram Kshetrajnameva Cha Etat Veditumichhami Gnanam Gneyam Cha Keshavam Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Idam Shariram Kaunteya Kshetramityabhidhiyate Etadyo veti tam prahuhu Kshetrajna iti tadvidaha. So in this first shloka, Arjuna asking the meaning of the 6 technical terms. Prakrutim, Purusha, Kshetram, Kshetrajna, Gnanam and Gneyam. But all these 6 words we made into 3 groups because they are a repetition. Therefore, we can make it Prakruti and Kshetram are one and the same. And Kshetrajna, Purusha and Gneyam are the same. So we can make it only Arjuna asking 3 questions. Of course, Bhagavan very patiently is going to explain each and every word. And the third word is Gnanam. So like this, if you see also, this is the Arjuna's question. What it means. And then afterwards, Bhagavan Krishna started replying from the Sloka number 2. In this, Bhagavan started saying that this Shariram, this body is called Kshetram. And whoever knows about this body, he is called the Kshetragna. In this shloka, the idam word and as well as the Kshetragna word, we little bit elaborated in the last class. Particularly idam word related to the entire Namarupa Prapancha. That is the reason Bhagavan used the pronoun to say, address this body. He said clearly Shariram. Idam Shariram. As we know in Vedanta, idam word refers to the entire Namarupa Prapancha. That means including the world of objects and as well as your body and everything included in that. And finally, I told the meaning of the Kunti word, how it is special. Who is having a sharp intellect, who can grasp and understand this Atma Tattvam. Like this, told by the people who knows about it. Tadvidaha, whoever knows about this, they say in this way, this is the Kshetram and this is the Kshetragna. Now, before going to the next shloka, we will recollect last class I have given some important Vedantic principles. Because by understanding them, by keeping them in the mind only, now we can proceed and understand what Bhagavan is going to explain. Whatever is experienced by me can never become me. I never become that. This is the first law. And whatever I experiencing, they were all having the attributes. Therefore, they will keep on have the change also in them, and they have the Visheshanams. But I am the knower, experiencer, observer. I don't have any attributes. Why these changes will happen in the world of objects, including my body, mind also, because of the time principle. So the time principle which governs this changing phenomena of the names and forms doesn't affect me. It won't affect me. So these are the three main principles we have to remember. Now further to analyze, I will read the third shloka and let us see how to connect it, what Bhagavan is saying there, and about this Kshetragna word is very, very, very important. That is the actual crux and the essence of the entire Vedanta Upanishad Saramsha. So let us ponder on that analysis little bit after reading the third shloka. In my book, third shloka means your books it will be second shloka. Kshetragnam chapi mam vidhi सर्वक्षेत्रेषु भारत
सर्वक्षेत्रेषु भारत
क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञयोर्ज्ञानम्
क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञयो ज्ञानम्
यज्ज्ञानं यत्तज्ज्ञानं मतं मम.
यत्तज्ज्ञानं मतं मम.
Okay. That shloka, let it be like that. Now here, what exactly this meaning of the kshetrajna? I told 4 5 words, the fielder, the knower, the experiencer, the observer. This is about whom? When Lord said this body is the kshetram and the knower is the kshetrajna, that means every one of us, whoever is having this body and living with this body, expressing through this body, are all kshetrajna. Now, when we say this world of objects, Namarupa Prapancha is everything is the kshetram, it is very easy to accept or understand, but when it comes to your body, mind also included in that kshetram, here we find it difficult, because here we got identified so much with our body and mind, and then we are considering ourselves, I am the body and mind. Therefore, even how many times the Guru and the Shastra teaches tells us, but we find difficult how to, how can I say this is I am not? So there is a difficulty. Why? Why the difficulty is? If you analyze, this is the again one principle. Whichever we use as the instrument of knowing, that instrument will become a very, very close to us and very, very become proximity will be very, very near. Being it is a very in my proximity, closeness, we are not able to say or accept that that is different. That is the reason, closeness. How to understand this principle, closeness? For example, I ask you what are there on the table, or what are all there in my hand. Then very easily anybody can say, any child also can say, one blue clip, one yellow clip, and the specs. Now again I will ask, what are the things you are seeing in front of you? Because you cannot see everything in front of me in camera, that's why I am showing here. And yes, in front of you camera is there, and blue clip is there, yellow clip is there, book is there, and you are all there in front of me. Like that, everything I will tell what are all there in this room hall. But I forget to tell these spectacles are also there in front of me. You got the point? When the specs are there on the table or in my hand, I said there is a specs. But actually, even though I am using these spectacles, I am seeing through the spectacles, but I forget that to count the spectacles. like this because it is very close to me. How much close, even this we can take it and get far and bring it closer, but my senses and my body and my mind are very close. How much close means they are almost stick. That is the reason we are not able to separate and say. So the law is because of the closeness, we identify with that and we forget to treat this body and including mind also. At least body is gross outside something. But in our transactions, generally, unknowingly, we all will say that my body, so my body is not well. My head is aching. My leg is paining. So, my leg, so I am not leg. My head, so I am not the head. Head is with me. So I am always separate only. This is without any studying of the Bhagavad Gita or Upanishad. In the natural Vyavahara, we are all using that telling. Yes or no? Telling. But when we ask you to really go deeply into and analyze and discard these panchakosas and all that, we find it very difficult. Yes. Then so after knowing this particular thing, the closeness, this is one principle. Then another is how to prove this body and mind also are my instruments only. I am not the body. See, unless you do this analysis, you cannot simply claim that I am the Kshetrajna. You may say the words, you may know the meaning of it also, but it doesn't mean anything for you. In waking state, another point I am telling, waking state, Jagrata Avastha, I use the body instrument predominantly. Because I can't say that I am not using the mind. But if the mind alone cannot help unless my eyes sees, unless my ears hear, unless my body touches something, then only the mind will know that this is the word, this is the form, this is the name. But I need the sense organs and this body instrument to transact in the objective material world. Yes? Okay. But now come to the dream. When I come to the dream, I am not at all using this physical body instruments at all, but I am using only the mind predominantly. Why I am saying predominantly? Because the mind cannot stay and have a job unless it has got a location. So to have the location, this body is the ayatanam, okay? Bhoga ayatanam and bhoga sadhanam is that. That's why I am saying predominantly. But when you analyze about the dream, this body is not at all related, connected there. It is just lying down. This senses, this instrument, nothing is there. Then, but you are there. You know the dream, you are seeing the dream, it goes into the memory and you say also. That means what? The body transactions are not there. When body transactions are there with the world, I am there. When body transactions are not there with the outer world, only mind has got transactions in its own way in the dream. but I am there. That time also I am there. Now, important point. When I go to the sleep, no body instrument, no mind instrument, no any transaction. But still I am there. So what is the meaning of this analysis? Whenever I use this body mind instruments for the transaction, Vyavahara, I am there. Because the body mind transactions are not there, I never think or say that I am not there. That means without these two instruments, Vyavahara, I am very much there. This is our experience only, no? Sleep. Now come one step further. As like in the sleep, temporarily, the both instruments are all suspended, but I am very much present there. Exactly same way in the after death also. After death also, because the body mind transactions are not there, both are not working now, they disappeared, they become body going to merge in the Panchabhutas, but I don't know about the mind much, but that where it gone and how it gone, that is another big puzzle. But even though when you see the person, dead person, you can understand that here mind is also not functioning, body is also not functioning. So because the body and mind instruments are not there, transactions not there, can I say that I am not there? Just like in the sleep, I can't say that I am not there. Even after death of this body, mind, instruments, I am very much available. Now, don't bring here the jiva, subtle body, travels, punya, that all keep it side. Because we are now straight away going to the kshetrajna. Now here the next step you have to understand is, therefore I am there. I am there. How, in what form I am there? I have no form. I am there, but I am formless. If anything is there and it is formless, how can I understand, how can I accept it? Yes, when you say something, it doesn't have form, but it is there, then it should be all pervading. It should be all pervading. Just like the space. Space doesn't have form, that's why all pervading. So 2 points now. Aham arupaha. Aham sarvavyapakaha. Keeping this analysis in the mind now, you have to look into the Bhagavan's third sloka statement. This is only Lord said there. But he tells very in a crispy manner. What he says, look into the words now. Hey Bharata, are you alert? Your intellect is fine? Or you want any in between cool drinks or anything? Electrols. Bharata, who is blessed by the Saraswati Devi Bharati. Bharata, who born in this land of rishis, Bharata Vamsha, Bharata Varsha. Bha, whose intellect is very much alert and sharp and to grasp, understand the teaching of the scriptures is called Bharata. So all our Bharatiyas, we are basically knowledge oriented, spiritual oriented, divine oriented, naturally. That's why the whole world loves the children of the Bharat. This is the great privilege for us. Hey Bharata, not because this story coming in the Mahabharata, Krishna calling Arjuna as Bharata. Otherwise, where is the Bharata Vamsha? Historically, we are all after the Bharata. In Bhagavata Mahapurana, that Bharata story comes. Who ruled in some yuga like that. So therefore, this Bharata. Now let us the other words. Hey Bharata, whatever I told you, the Kshetrajna who knows about that body, that Kshetrajna, the knower, is not many. Mam, Bhagavan referring to him, Mam. You understand me as the Kshetrajna in all the bodies. In all the bodies. Why is telling? Being this consciousness principle, Chaitanyam doesn't have the form and it is all pervading in every being, living being, where you can see the expression of the consciousness is one and the same. This is that little tough. To say that I am not that body, it's very easy. And to say this body I am not is difficult. Okay, I am the consciousness in this body only is also easy, but to say that in that body, whatever is bhati, shining, that consciousness also, kshetrajna, one and the same, I am only. So that may word, mam word, we have to convert into ahameva. Because when we refer you, it means for you I. Yes or no? That's why how many relations, how many transactions, how many dialogues, whenever if I say they, she or he, you, it refers to I only. That I, it means for that person I. When I say you all, they all, each one will think, includes them, I. Oh, he's telling about me. It is a common noun. I. That's why very boldly Bhagavan declaring here, Vidhi mam, mam cha api vidhi sarvakshetreshu bharata. Without any exclusion, everywhere. Now what it proves? The kshetrajna is formless and all pervading. Who is that? Don't forget. I, you. Me. But without knowing this, I try to know so many other things. If there is any knowledge in the world, means this is the only knowledge. Knowing clearly, this is Kshetram and I am the Kshetrajna. And I am the Brahman. Mahavakya. Because Brahman is all pervading. In second line, Bhagavan says, knowing this way, Yat tat gnanam kshetra kshetragnayoho gnanam. This clear picture, clear knowledge about it without any doubt. Yes, this is the consciousness, I am that. And then all other whichever are experienced by me is kshetram, matter. This is the only knowledge, Arjuna. Very emphatically Bhagavan saying that. This gnanam alone, yat tat gnanam matam mama. This is my strong declaration, opinion. But how many are ready to accept this, interested in this? Why people are not much interested or focused? Even after saying also, we were not that much keen about to follow this, understand and make it my own. We are not ready. You know why? What I will get by knowing this? No? Very simple, common, silly, but very ugly type of answer. What I will get? Okay, I will come. If I am interested, I will come in the next class. That is their attitude. Their attitude. Now here, before going to this sloka is clear. Before going to the next sloka, here again I will talk few points about this. Why the people are, even Lord saying here, and Shiva Bhagavan told in the Guru Gita very clearly, Ahameva sarvam gnanam yah dadati tasmai Shri Gurave Nama Sada Pranamam Nitya Pranamam Nitya Namaskara. This is the knowledge. If at all anything we want to know in this world, know this first. Other things, whether you know it or not, no problem. Why? Why this is so important? You said that what I will get. Okay, this is a kind of theory, is a kind of dogma. In the world, many people are talking, many people are saying many things. This is the obstacle. If the seeker not overcome this obstacle, many are saying many things, there are many in the world, that means you are not keen or focused what Lord says, what teacher says, what scripture says. But my dear, listen. Let us analyze little bit. You said what you get, what I get. Then if I ask you, you will tell you will get moksha, you will get liberation. What is the guarantee? Because we have no any information about the how we born, why we born, we die bodily, and where the after death it goes, who goes, we don't know. So we don't know anything. Therefore, you are telling moksha and all posthumous something. No, no, no. Don't think like that. Listen coolly. You have more immediate benefits and results when you are working in the world and striving for those things to accumulate, to enjoy, to possess and all that. And according to you, for everybody it looks like that. This world of objects, names and forms has got a lot of variety. Lots of variety. And it has got so much novelty. Yes, I will not accept. And it has got so much beauty. So much variety, so much novelty, and so much beauty is there. So I keep on get different uh, happy experiences and all that. I can, okay, if I don't get, I am failed in this, I can try something like that. I am seeing also. I got it. I achieved all that. Wait. You said variety is there, novelty is there, beauty is there. I am asking you, there is a stability? Stability? No. He has to say. His experience is that stability is not. You struggle to maintain your body figure and beauty and all that. Whatever you have done, something, plastic surgery, this, that, everything. Oh, is it stable? You are just like that only? Within this 1 hour class, we are becoming 1 hour old. By 12 o'clock, we are becoming 1 hour old. So, no stability. You agree? Ah, therefore, if there is no stability, therefore, there is no reliability. You cannot rely on it. Because there is no reliability, therefore, there is no security. Because there is no security, therefore, you become a devotee. Devotee of what? To this knowledge. My explanation is not yet over. Listen, my dear. Still, no security because no reliability. This is the biggest problem. Insecurity is equal to a summation of all the fears, or the summation of all the fears is equal to insecurity. Fear. Small fear, big fear, this fear, that fear, any fear. We saw in Bhartruhari's Subhashtam so many variety of fear. Everybody struggling to, we used to say the PHS value, but here mainly let us take insecurity. Arakshana. Surakshana not there. Permanent Shanti is not there. Permanent peace is not there. Permanent means reliable. I cannot rely on the love of my wife or husband. This is our experience only, you know. Therefore, I cannot rely. So, summation of all the fears together is equal to insecurity. This insecurity keeps so many fears. And here, some people say that I have no any worry about me, Swamiji, about my body, about my things. But I have a lot of worry about my child. Even whatever may happen to me, but actually, people have more fear rather than about them, about the near and dear. Near and dear. If the child is somewhere living, this mother or father here, having so much, the child is enjoying there, doing something, but father and mother keeps on worry about that child. not small baby child, working child. Is not. And even we have some sickness and some problems every month going to the doctor. But still, that much we don't worry, but we worry about others. So many varieties. There is no end for these fears. Why all this are coming to you? Why I am asking you to devote to this gnanam? Because such a unreliable, insecure, such a world, no stability, then how you can depend on it? But you want all these three. I will tell you, you can never get it. If you want, you try and go and see. You never get it. Then where you will get? Because this entire Kshetram, phenomenal world, including your body, including your neighbor, nearer and dearer and everything, anything, unpredictable, uncontrollable, therefore unreliable. Think about these three words. Anything. So, anytime, anything can happen to anybody, anything. Then, in such a conditioned, this Kshetram world, do you think that is it possible for you to get the peace, happiness, and security? Why you can't think about it? We are not saying that you just immediately drop the entire world. Let the world will be there. But are you using this world and seeing this world as the drama, as the sport? If you want to see this world is nothing but a drama, a sport, you must abide in your essential nature, Kshetrajna. You recognize it. Then play in this world, but never forget. To remember all the time, you must get established in this Kshetrajna Gnanam, that is you. Then the world cannot touch you. It is a play, sport. Otherwise, it is a struggle. This struggle with a lot of insecurity feeling is called samsara. What Shastra again and again repeat the samsara is nothing but this struggle, living with struggle, living with fears, in the midst of the unpredictable, uncontrollable, unreliable Kshetram. Is it wise? Think little. You have brain, you have the wisdom. I am just igniting. Therefore, if you want to make the life as the sport, you must abide. You must understand who are you. Then I use the body and the mind instruments and do whatever I have to do, but I am not at all disturbed. This undisturbed, struggle-free living lifestyle is called mukti. Please understand. Now you got the clear definition of the samsara and mukti? Very simple. Here I will tell you one example, small story to relate to this, and then we'll go further. In Srimad Ramayanam, the story of the Sugriva and Vali. All of you know the story. The Vali keep on threatening and chasing and fighting with the Sugriva. It went on for many, many, many years. Somehow, by God's grace, Sugriva come to know there is one place where I go and sit there, Vali cannot do anything. Please catch this story, very important. Somehow, by God's grace, by his good virtues or the dharmic life, somehow he came to know that one place. I think to all this to happen, the Guru is the Hanumanji. He only informed about all this. Better you go and stay there. Or whenever you know that Vali is coming, chasing and going to hit you, you immediately go there. Or stay around of that place. What is that place? Rishyamukha Parvatam. Then afterwards, Vali could not do anything. So Sugriva waited until the Rama comes, and Rama came. Then another story. So what is the moral of this story? This Sugriva Jiva, we all, Sugriva like Jivas, are chased by this Kshetram, the world of plurality, constantly chasing us, threatening us. Now, if you want to protect yourself, there is only one place, the Rishyamukha Parvata Kshetrajnaha. Rishyamukha Parvata is the Kshetrajna. After, when Sugriva on the mountain of Rishyamukha Parvata and Vali comes and stands there, and then Sugriva from there used to make fun of the Vali. Vali crushing his teeth and with anger and deep breath he goes back. Just like that, when you are under the shelter of your own self, of the Kshetrajna you are, the world of plurality cannot touch you. That can be done now and here itself. If you are done now and here, you are a Jivanamukta. But to do this, you need, like Hanumanji, like a guru, and guidance required. Therefore, Guru Mahima, Guru Mahima. We are tuning our mind for tomorrow. That's why the auspicious moment in the life is when you got a spiritual guide, teacher, Sadguru, and you are under the shelter, you are secured. Provided you have to listen to the Guru. Not simply accepting. Hanumanji told that Rishyamukha Parvata is the safe place. He heard, he knows, Sugriva. But unless he goes and sits there, unless you go and sit at the feet of the teacher, then teacher makes you to sit in your own self. Afterwards, nothing to do, nowhere to go, no worries or anything. Where you will get such a solution. Therefore, remember this. And fourth shloka. Tat kshetram yadrukcha
तत्क्षेत्रं यच्च यादृच्च
yadvikari yatascha yat
यद्विकारि यतश्च यत्
sachayo yat prabhavascha
स च यो यत्प्रभावश्च
tat samasena me shruno.
तत्समासेन मे शृणु.
Bhagavan says here, I introduced what is the kshetram and what is the kshetragna. Now, I am going to, briefly, I am going to elaborate them. Briefly, I will explain about them. Samasena tat me shrunu. You listen from me, Bharata Arjuna. I am going to, little more, I will make it clear for you. About tat kshetram. How much, Bhagavan telling 3-4 points here. What is that kshetram? In real sense, I told that body is the kshetram. I don't know whether you got the point or not. Because Krishna's problem, one student and he is in a very, very tensed condition. But we gurus are having a lot of people and who are calm, quiet and prepared and came ready to listen to. Therefore, I will explain to you briefly about what is Kshetram, what is its nature and what is its modifications. Not only that, from which cause this Kshetram came as the Karyam. And not only that, that means where from it came, how it born, from which, how it born. That means if Deham Karyam came out of the which Upadana Karanam, Kshetram, not body means Kshetram. Not only that, yes, this is Kshetram. I told somebody is knowing. That knowing person I called Kshetragna. Who is that clarified and decided he is the Kshetragna? What is the power of that Kshetragna? Prabhavam cha. About the Kshetragna little more, and what is his capacity? All this I will tell you briefly. Because Warfield, okay, I just tell 2-3 points and to connect to the next shloka, if not possible today. Now here see, science, because this is the scientific world, okay, technology is keep on growing. We are all feeling happy. 50 years back, in my childhood, there is no cell phone, there is no TV, LCD TV, all that. We are happy with the science and all that. Okay, for sensual pleasures, many things. Now, let us put a question. How much this science, this research, this exploration, they are able to do? They know all about this phenomenal world, which we are talking as the Kshetram, the relative world. Scientists are, they know very clearly about everything. Let me tell you, the science, human mind, whichever is trying to explore different fields, till date, in the name of science, they are able to perceive, work on only 4% of the matter. This is science declaration, not Krishna. Krishna, this, to say this only, he goes in his own way. 4% only. 96%, the same science calls it as the dark matter. Where is 96%? Where is 4%? In this 4% only, these solar systems, these galaxies, these stars, this, that, everything. Now, this is the situation. 96% black, dark matter. According to Vedanta, you know what is dark matter? Karana Prapancham. Karana Prapancham is dark matter. And just we will come to the dream and waking and you know only this little 4%. Now another drawback, in this 4% also, the science, what they know? They don't know how this world has created. They don't know how this world is running. They are trying to understand, not come to any clear conclusion. By the time they come to the conclusion, it will get concluded. Another theory comes. And they don't know how it is slowly disappear. Even though we didn't see, but things are disappearing. Things are changing. They saw that star or a particular planet. No, it's not seen. We are trying. We don't know where it gone. Gone. So what do you know then? You don't know how the world came. You don't know how the world is running, on which basis. You don't know about the end and how these things are disappearing. Then what you know? You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. In this 4% also, you don't know nothing. But I will tell you, you come to the Gita class. Krishna says, you come to my class. I will tell you what is the Ch-13 means. I will tell you complete picture of the phenomenal world. Therefore, we need not to get excited by this outer thing. So many rishis, so many people, so many kings, so many later, great people, warriors, achievers, all they came, all they went. Where from they came, where they went. Why they came, why they gone. In between, why you are blabbering? Why you are blabbering? Another funny thing, science puts all the efforts on the Kshetram exploration only, never on the consciousness. I, the observer of this Kshetram, they never. They talk little bit quantum physics, this physics, and then they are trying to link the consciousness to the brain and all that. They are utter in the mess soup. Just each one want to publish their papers and books and all that. Yeah. Throw them all of them. They can't give a real solution. What you want as a human being? Just now I told, you want peace, happiness, security. So with your advancement in the science and technology, these three are increasing or decreasing? Tell me honestly. Then he puts the head down. Science put the head down. With all our inventions, we destroyed and spoiled the environment. We irritated the nature. Therefore, come down, come to this ancient Sanatana teaching Dharma. It's available. All for every problem solution you will get it here. But unnecessarily you are running out. Therefore, don't waste the time. If you want, come to my class. I will teach you what exactly everything, top to bottom. That only Bhagavan Krishna is going to do in 5th and 6th shlokas. How he is going to explain that all we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hari Om. Tat Sat.